a lot of kids like idolize firefighters, and sometimes I see a firefighter, like a kid, try to interact with a firefighter here and there, and it just like it hits deep when you realize. Like, I had an experience when I was a kid. We'll go down a random tangent, man. When I was about 8, I suppose, still am, but massive Australian V8 supercar fan, right? Like, that was my whole life revolved around that sport in a way. Not really, but like hugely into it. And then I was a Holden fan through and through. Like,
my condolences.
Yeah. And I maybe regret that now. No, but like, and through, for no reason at all, it was like the first race I watched, and I was like, just chose these 2 cars because they looked cool. And my like heroes was a couple of drivers. I don't know if I should name them, but like the Kelly brothers.
Yeah.
They were just my heroes, man. Love them. And then one day, our neighbor who worked at a company that was a sponsor for he gave us tickets to a gala dinner with a Ford driver. Not a gala dinner, but like an opening thing dinner with one of the head Ford driver at the time. And then tickets to the race weekend in Queensland Raceway that weekend. He was like, "Oh, I've won these. You guys take them because I know you're real keen." And I remember thinking like, meeting a Ford driver. I was like kind of bummed out. But met Mark Winterbottom and Stephen Richards. Stephen Richards, just a humble, awesome, very friendly guy, massive smile. But Mark Winterbottom, his personality was just, he went from the villain to being like my hero, like he's just awesome. And then that weekend we went to the race weekend and met the Kelly brothers, and they went from hero to absolute villain. And pretty much that day like changed me. And I know it's sports, doesn't really matter, but as a kid, I basically went from Holden fan and idolizing Holden drivers to like all out Ford fan. Mark Winterbottom's my guy. You got no, like, and as a kid, that influence of, or the impact of meeting your influences is huge. And now, like, sort of considering that I'm in a role that maybe a kid might look up to, and it's a huge influence, like.